Everyone, welcome to the Fall River Housing Authority regular meeting. It's Monday, July 10th, 2023, and it is 4:35 p.m. The first item would be the roll call, please.
Chairwoman Sahadi.
Here.
Vice Chairman Underhill.
Here.
Commissioner Burns.
Here.
Commissioner Bentley.
Present.
Commissioner Medeiros.
Here.
Thank you. Attorney Souza, the open meeting law, please.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. The language for the open meeting law is as follows. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made whether perceived or unperceived by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible.
Thank you. The first item is citizens' input. Good afternoon. Your name and address, please.
Patrick Higgins, Chicago Medeiros, 1403. Do you all have enough money in your budget to add a chair to every elevator in the Fall River Housing Authority system?
I'm sorry, a what?
Do you have enough money in your budget to add a chair to every elevator you operate?
A chair to our elevators.
What's your purpose
Okay.
of the question?
I had you thinking for a minute. Friday morning, I received a phone call at 8:30 in the morning from someone who was stuck in an elevator at Chicago Medeiros. They pushed the emergency button in the elevator, and the phone rang, and it said, "You have reached the Fall River Housing Authority executive offices. We're open from 9 to 4. Please leave a message." So my question is, what happens after 4 o'clock or before 9 o'clock or on the weekends? Can you get a chair so that anybody stuck in the elevator can have a comfortable chair until 9 o'clock the next morning so when somebody gets a message that they're stuck in the elevator?
Well, we don't provide a chair if someone's stuck in an elevator, but
understand
there
that.
is a protocol. There must have been a bug in the system because the call is supposed to go to the 911 system if somebody's stuck in an
Apparently,
elevator.
the elevators are programmed to dial your office here, and it went to the machine, telling them you're closed till 9 to 4, you're open from 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. So if the elevators are programmed that way, it's a bad situation.
It is. Now, when did this happen?
Friday morning at 8:30. I
Friday-
called Commissioner Underhill, who came over and somebody had figured out that somebody was stuck in the elevator, and Dave can tell you the rest of the story. But she was in there 47 minutes trying to get a hold of somebody. And I called a bunch of numbers and got voicemails everywhere.
This was another tenant?
This was a vendor.
Was anybody in the site office at Cardinal?
I have no idea what it is.
You try calling that office?
I called the office, I got the voicemail.
Voicemail.
So I did call Commissioner Underhill because, as you know, the joint tenant office is there, and he drove his wheelchair over, I assume. He went over, I know that much. And he made sure that it was being taken care of. But that's a scary situation. I
Yeah.
would strongly suggest that somebody double check to make sure that those emergency call buttons are either calling 911 or calling the emergency answering service in Somerset. So
Well,
at
it's
the bottom.
programmed for 911. It's supposed to be
Apparently they're not,
911.
Ken.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin, apparently they're not. So,
Yeah, we'll follow up on that. Thank you.
thank you.
For anybody that's watching, and I don't want to outstep my bounds here, call 911. Don't call an office. Don't look for somebody who's working. It is an emergency. Just call 911. You know,
That's what
The-
I ended up doing.
Stanley Street is across the
Yeah,
street. and-
I understand that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could be at any other building.
No, I know.
It could be Mauricia, it could be
I-
any of the others.
I
Mitchell.
completely understand, and so if anybody finds themselves in that situation, just call
Yeah,
911. Hopefully they have a cell phone, or if somebody, they reached out to, they can call 911. We'll
But you know, if it
have the
were,
fire department respond.
Jason, to be honest, it could be a tenant who doesn't have a cell phone,
Oh, I agree.
and then we have a problem.
Yep,
So, thank you for your attention to that matter.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Item 2 is residents' input.
Nothing tonight.
Thank you. Seeing none. Next item on the agenda is the minutes of the regular meeting held on June 12th, 2023. Do I have a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of June 12th, 2023.
Second. Thank you. Any questions with regard to the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Item 3 is the bills and communication. You have the vouchers in your packet. Do I have a motion to accept the vouchers as presented?
Motion to accept.
Second. Second.
I'm sorry. Any questions with regard to the packet? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Item 4 are the management reports. You have the 8 reports included in your packet. 1 is the applications. Report number 2 is the occupancy reports. 3 are the tenants' accounts receivable reports. 4 are the work order reports. 5 is the monthly Section 8 voucher activity report. 6 is the monthly personnel count report. 7 is the Director of Modernization's monthly report, and 8 is the bank investment and bond debt balance report. Do I have a motion to accept these reports as presented?
I make a motion to accept these reports as presented.
Second.
Any questions with regard to any of the reports in the packet? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Item 5 is the financial reports. You have the monthly financial report for the period ended April as well as May. So April is the 1 month ended and May is the 2 months ended. Do I have a motion to approve these reports as presented?
Motion to accept the reports as presented.
Second.
Any questions with regard to either May or April? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Item 6 is an update from our director.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Just a few things. First, tonight was to be the night, but it got postponed till tomorrow is the kickoff of the movie nights at several of our developments and several other summer programs. We're going to have movies at 6 sites. We have the lunch program that we participate with Fall River Recreation at 4 of our sites. Senior concerts at the elderly high-rise buildings. Field trips for the youth. They're going to be going to the fire station, the police station, Battleship Cove, Buttonwood Park. The summer youth program started last week, so I want to acknowledge Joe Da Silva from our resident services. He does a great job in coordinating all these events. So if you're ever out socializing, the Fall River Housing Authority does quite a bit over the summer for both elderly and our youth of our sites. So I wanted to bring you up to speed on that. I also wanted to make you aware, as we've done in the past, anytime we have a significant heat wave or humidity wave, we utilize the community rooms as cooling centers, and we provide bottled waters for our residents. So if we do have residents that don't have air conditioning, they can always come down to the community room. So this summer will be no different than previous summers. And the last thing I have, I wanted to acknowledge William Primo, who recently retired from the Fall River Housing Authority. He worked in the facilities department for 23 years, was a great worker for us at several sites, but more recently in the past at Mitchell Heights. And we have an award for him and a gift certificate. And I just wanted to acknowledge Bill. Bill, if you want to come up. Congratulations. Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Congratulations, Bill.
And that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is new business. Item 1 is modernization. Change order number 2 for roof replacement and roof penthouse balcony repairs at the George H. Cartel Heights. This is a change order. That's a credit in the amount of $23,358.36 to the contract, and it also increases the duration of the contract by 168 days. Do I have a motion to approve change order number 2?
Motion to approve change order number 2.
Second.
Any questions? Okay. Thank you. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Item B is the certificate of completion. It's not actually completed at this point, so we're going to table it until the next meeting. Do I need a motion to table it?
Motion to table?
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 2 is personnel. A is the resignation of an employee. The recommended action is to accept the resignation of Carla Escalante. Escalazzi. She's a clerk interviewer, and the effective date of her resignation was June 20th, 2023.
Motion to accept the resignation?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item B is a maintenance custodial floor position. The recommended action is to ratify the appointment of Danielle Hernandez.
I'll make a motion to ratify the appointment of Daniel Hernandez.
Second.
Martha, roll call, please.
Commissioner Bentley?
Yes.
Commissioner Burns?
Yes.
Commissioner Underhill?
Yes.
Commissioner Maderos?
Yes.
Chairwoman Sahadi?
Yes. Well, everyone, it was a short agenda this evening. Does anyone have anything else to come in front of this board tonight?
Just give me a few minutes. I can talk and talk
Yeah,
and
no,
talk
no,
and
we're,
talk.
thank you, Jason, we're good.
Nothing? Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.